Welcome back to the game room. I'm Lee. This is Lee's Adventures. This weekend, I want to talk a little bit about my NES and SNES systems and collections. That's another system I don't have a whole lot for. They don't invoke memories like the other systems do. I've only got a couple memories for these systems, so I don't collect hard form anymore. First thing we got here is the NES complete in box. We found this box up in attic my wife's house where she grew up as a kid, so it's a little rough shape, but still it's a box. So, and I've got it complete, except for I don't have all the inserts and stuff in it. I'll get the system and the controllers and the game and the zapper and stuff in it. So she's 90% complete. So always nice. These to me are some of the nicer things to have in the collection, but they take up a lot of room, so I don't really want to collect a whole lot more systems, unfortunately, in box, because I'm going to run out of room real quick for them. I guess we can go over my NES collection. Obviously, it's really tiny. I think I just sold about 95% of it to somebody I work with, because it's just something I don't really collect. So I use that money towards my other stuff in my collection. So right now I've only got some tennis, some Tetris, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I got some football. I got Bases Loaded 2. Another Mario and Duck Hunt. And we got the Mario, Duck Hunt, and Track and Field. And some Paperboy. I do remember playing Paperboy, but that was more at the arcade than anything, so this stuff, unfortunately, really doesn't hold a whole lot of anything to me. I think my only real good memories of this stuff is playing with my brother in his basement, playing Super Mario 2. We played the heck out of that back in the day. That was fun. That's a memory these things invoke. And then my one friend, he used to come over and he'd bring his system with him. I never really played it, but I just watched him. He was one of those ones that knew every little place in Super Mario, and he would just be flying through that thing, going up and all the little secret levels, and just speed running the whole game over and over and over again. So it's fun watching him play that. So that's another memory I have of it, because he's no longer with us. So that's a good memory to have for me to help, when I think about that, I think about him. So those are about the only two real main memories I have of the system. My wife was saying, of course, that was her system, so she remembers she's playing Mario's and Zelda and all that stuff. So to her, it has a little bit more memory than it does to me. But for me, no. I've got this system. I've got my system I'm hooked up I can play on. I've got my SNES over there I can play on. I've got my Retron 4, which is what I usually use. That's why I usually use to test the game, because 99% of the time these games got taken apart, got to scrub the boards and stuff on them, the pins, but I just use it mainly just to check games, test games, make sure they're working. But my SNES collection, I got the cleaning kit, just not worth nothing, but it's just neat to have it. Got the, I don't even know how you say it, a C pad controller for SNES. That's kind of neat. The box kind of crazy looking, so that's kind of nice to have that in complete the box. Got Mario Paint. Got my little trusty mouse. I've never even tested this yet to even see if it works yet. It's pretty rough, so it might not even work. Might take that apart and fix it someday. Let's see. So most of these games are just the basic sports games, racing games, basketball. Hang time, more basketball. NHL. Got some baseball, some stunt race, FX. Got some Madden, some Super Tennis. Winter Excite, some more sports type stuff. NHL 94. Got some football. Oh. Rocketeer. The old Blockbuster sticker on the back of it. Please be Ryan. Please be a friend. Rewind when you end, but it's kind of hard to rewind the game, so stickers on everything. Got some pinball. Lion King. There's another Kami collection. I've got the Super Scope 6. I don't have the scope yet, but I got the game. Metal Combat. So these 3 games are all I have left of a big lot I bought at a yard sale. My friend a couple years ago had texted me and said that this lady just brought out a bunch of old Nintendo and stuff, and he wasn't interested in it. He knows I collect everything, so he asked me about it, and I told her, hold it, I'm on my way. He sent me a couple pictures of a bunch of games and systems. I said, I'm on my way. So I ran to the bank, got some money, went out there. She has some SNES games, some NES games. There's some systems, a SNES then, a couple other some cables and stuff. But it's ended up paying $120 for everything. There was a lot of games in that one. But the next morning, we had gotten up. I spent all night cleaning every game. Every single one of them worked fine after cleaning them. So that part was great. But then we got up, and someone had messaged my wife, because somehow they knew, she had talked about me getting this collection, and someone had seen it on Facebook that this lady had posted on her yard sale, talking about whoever the gentleman was who bought her stuff last night. They found a few more things, and they wanted, if I would want them, they was going to hold them for me if I wanted them first, if I saw this post. So my wife texted her, let her know, and she told me, and I said, whatever it is, tell them I'm on my way. So I went back out, ended up getting I got an N64, I got some boxes for some games, a few more games. There's a brand new N64 power pack in there, plug-in, power supply. Plus, I already had the regular one for the system, and I think I ended up paying $40 for that lot. So we got everything for a total of $160. Sold everything else, because like I said, this stuff doesn't hold value to me. I bought that so I could buy other things. But these 3 games I held on to. Super Smash TV. That's just a fun game, period. This one I've played quite a bit because it's just fun. Lost Vikings, which is a cute little game. But then going through the games, so I didn't know the value of a lot of them. I think I ended up making a few $100 off the collection, but in the box was the pretty old Mega Man 7. So I'm holding on to. She's not going anywhere for quite a while. This is a nice little, it's free after I done sold everything else. I kept some of the cables and extra controllers and stuff. So this one is a free investment in my collection, and it just keeps going up in value. Someday this one I would like to get the box for. But the box, crazy price for the box for this compared to the game itself, but still, this one here just keeps going up in value, so we keep this one inside of the case just so it doesn't get damaged. I mean, it's not a memory, but this is probably my most expensive game I have in my collection value-wise. So this one we're going to hold on to until eventually I'll sell it. But it's going to be a little while until I find some stuff that I really, really, really want for my collection to either trade or sell this to buy the stuff I want. So that there's a good investment. It's not a memory, but a lot of these games like this stuff, I remember the yard sales or where I picked them up at, which is kind of neat too, because that's the thrill of it for most people is the hunt, finding the stuff out there cheap or reasonably priced. And I usually don't negotiate. Whatever they asking is usually what I pay them, because it's usually never the value. So as long as I can get them for cost or under cost, it'd be greater. But as long as the person's happy, I'm happy. I get some stuff. They get the money they wanted. So in the end, that's the fun of the hunt. I like watching people go out to flea markets and stuff. Pixel Game Squad and different ones. I like watching them go out, find all this crazy stuff. It's nice to know this stuff is still out there. But where I live, I'm not going to find as much of that stuff. But still, like this, still every now and then, we come across deals that just make us giddy as a little kid on Christmas. Pretty much that's what that one was. Like I said, I spent that whole night staying up just scrubbing, cleaning every game, testing it, make sure it worked, cleaning up the cartridges and stuff. I enjoy doing that. Also, I mean, they may not hold memory to me, or I don't really have a connection to them, but I enjoy cleaning them, taking them apart, cleaning the boards off, cleaning the connections off, putting them all back together, wiping them down, making them look nice again. That's stuff I enjoy. It's just a fun thing to do to pass the time. But memory-wise, it's me and my brother playing, watching my friend play, the hunt. That's really all the Nintendo, pretty much all the Nintendo, except for like the Wii. Have more fond memories of it because my wife, my stepdaughter and stuff, and stepkids, we played that together a lot. So that does bring back some memories, some good memories. But as far as the older systems, I don't really have a whole lot of memories. Besides these couple with my brother, with the NES and my friend, the GameCube, the N64, the SNES, all of them. I don't really have a connection to them like other people do, which I hope so. I hope people do have connections for them. That way, they stay in the heart. They stay valuable. People still want them. They just don't get chucked to the wayside for future generations. Enjoy it the good old-fashioned way, not enjoy the modded systems and everything on one little chip, and you can play 1,000 games. And that may be fun, but to me, it's nothing like having the physical media. I don't like all the digital downloads. I'm old school. I like to have it in my hands, in my collection. Granted, a lot of the newer stuff isn't as valuable as the older stuff, but it's still nice to have it where you can just reach over on your shelf, grab it, you can look at it, you can admire it, you can bring back memories. You don't have to say, oh yeah, I've got that downloaded on my system. So what happens if you ever get rid of your system, or all those games you've downloaded, they're just bye-bye. You can always download them again to another system, but it's not the same as having stuff to look at, to bring back memories, to admire. Other people can look at it and stuff. It's, oh, I remember playing that when I was a kid, or oh, me and my sister used to play that all the time. That's the whole purpose of it. It's just to keep the memories alive. But I appreciate y'all listening to me ramble and rant and just blubber on about the memories and the different things we have with systems and stuff. Hopefully, one of these things stirs a memory for you. Until next time, I'm Lee. We appreciate you stopping by the game room, and we'll see you later. Bye.